Hello, Haley.
Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, my name's Leonard from the funeral home. I'm sorry to hear about the loss of your husband, John. I'm sure he was a very good man.
He was indeed. I'm so sorry for the loss of him. It's very tragic.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I have no idea what you're feeling, but my thoughts and prayers are with you during this difficult time.
Thank you so much. Our family is just in need right now.
Yeah. Well, let's begin. I just want to get to know you and your husband. I want to just get to know a little bit about you all, your lives. Did he have any hobbies or activities or things that he liked to do in his free time?
Well, we lived on a farm. He was very outdoorsy. He enjoyed being on his tractor and hunting and, just an outdoorsy kind of person.
Sure, me too. Was he a member of any church or anything?
Cumberland Presbyterian, yes.
Okay. Did he have any kids?
We actually didn't have any children. We were, thinking about it, but it wasn't something that was ready. We were ready for yet.
Yeah. Well, over this morning when we got the call, you called us. You mentioned cremation. There is multiple options with cremation. Option number one, you could simply have him embalmed, which would need your permission to do that first. Have him in a rental casket and have a visitation and a funeral service here at the funeral home. Or we can have a memorial service at a later date without the body present. And then we have a package called direct cremation. It's simply where we simply take him directly to the crematory and there's no memorial service, no urn, no nothing. Do you know what you would like to do as far as that matter is concerned?
We talked about cremation over the phone, yes, and I think that is something that I would like to do. I would also like to do an urn, if that's possible.
Okay.
And maybe at a later date, a memorial service.
Okay.
Is there options for that, maybe?
Yes. Here we have a cremation urn catalog here. Since he was the outdoorsy type, I think I know sort of what you're looking at. Here we go. Right here we have a wood urn. It's walnut, and it has a picture of mountains, and it has an eagle flying through it. Here's what it looks like. It's a very pretty urn.
That's something he would probably like, and wood would go well on my mantle. Now let me ask you. I want to put his name on it and his birth and death. Is that something that I could? Is that an option as well?
Sure. Customization. See, right here we could do is we could simply put his name as John Ryan. I assume that's the way you would like for it to be, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We'll just, and then we could have his date of birth there, and of course we know the date of death. So if I just need to get a little bit of information. So when was his date of birth?
September 19th, 83.
Okay. Now it'll probably take us a few days to get this, simply because it's got to be customized, so it'll be sent back to the company and they'll do the engraving and everything. Now, what you'd also like to look at is that they can put a picture back here behind this.
Oh yes, that would be wonderful. A picture of him, and then maybe with his dogs.
Okay.
Is that something perhaps you could do?
Yes, we could certainly do that. Do you have a picture picked out already, or?
I do. Would you like? Is it better for me to email it to you, or could I bring it to you?
Whichever one works best for you.
I could email it to you if that's okay.
Okay. It's whatever works best for you. We'll send it off. Now it'll probably take us 4 or 5 days to get this back from the company. Now the cremation itself, it just depends upon the medical doctors and everything. Since you got to have the